what inspires me? I guess going back to what I said earlier, what the main thing that inspires me is to presumptuously want to improve the circumstances in which I find myself. You know, because life, of course, is miraculous and amazing, but it can be really mundane. And one of the things that drives me in music or art or what have you is the desire to sort of make life less mundane. You know, and maybe it's a personal failing of my own that I can never see. I mean, because life is not mundane, but to me sometimes it can be kind of routine and kind of mundane. So I sort of feel this almost compulsion to challenge that. I work under the assumption that everybody is innately creative, but and it's, you know, maybe creativity is like a plant, you know, or it's a seed, and unless it's watered and taken care of and tended and put in a nice environment, it's never going to grow, it's never going to blossom. I think everybody, and it drives me crazy that people don't give themselves the license to be creative and express themselves creatively. You know, so many people in our culture think of creativity as something that someone else does. You know, like so many musicians, like bedroom people who really would love to sit down and play piano, they're afraid to do so because they're intimidated by the people who are really good at it. And the people who are really good at it weren't born good at it. You know, no one is born a great pianist, no one's born a great painter, no one's born a great photographer. It's like you just take that spark and you keep working on it. Living green to me is something that more often than not people do because it makes them feel better about themselves, which is great. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, clearly, environmental degradation is the result of cumulative effort. You know, like if China had one coal-fired power plant, it wouldn't be that bad. The fact that they open one coal-fired power plant every week, the cumulative effect of that is really deleterious for the global environment. The same way, if a friend of mine replaces her incandescent light bulbs with compact fluorescent light bulbs, the effect on the environment is negligible at best. But if everybody in the United States does that, there will actually be good consequences. So living green, I mean, it means different things to different people. But ultimately, I guess it is that simple choice, like a choice between doing something that's good for you and good for the environment, or doing something that's bad for you and bad for the environment. So it just seems like it makes sense to do the thing that's good for you and good for the environment.